We're gonna push it. We're gonna push it out of the way. Get out! Get out! Get out!
A lot of people don't understand that when you see dead bodies, when you kill people, when you see children being killed, when you see a lot of this stuff, you're never gonna be the same.
Go! Come on! Come on! Come on!
That really got to me. I had never lost somebody that was close to me like that.
He was gone. My whole world just shattered right there.
No one comes back from war unchanged. Some wounds are visible. For others, they are etched into our souls.
You're never gonna get past it. You just have to decide if you're strong enough to live with it.
2.5 million Americans have fought in Iraq and Afghanistan since 2001.
You forget how different the world is over here.
As a nation, we thank our veterans for their service. But few of us really know what war is like, or how hard it is to return to a normal life after facing danger, suffering, and death. When you're a warrior, coming back can be just as difficult as it is going to war. I mean, getting home is easy. You get on a plane, and before you know it, you're back where you started. But you're not the same. Picking up where you left off doesn't quite work. For some of us, the transition is easier. For others, it's much more complicated. And it has nothing to do with your strength or your character or even how difficult a deployment you had. But one thing that we know is that just because you make it back doesn't mean the dangers are behind you.
I came back and started having some nightmares. I wake up, I'm sweating, I'm panicking. The anxiety's way up there.
I used to be a lit candle. At any minute, I would explode like an IED on the side of the road in Iraq. On the inside, I was dying. There wasn't a single thing I liked about myself, and I was very suicidal. If I didn't have the support of family, and if I didn't have people who were close to me to have my back through this, I sure wouldn't be half the man I am today.
PTSD is not a death sentence. It's not an illness that, you know, is terminal. It's something that you can live with, and you can have a good life with it. That anger and the frustration and everything that you're feeling inside of you from the things that you've witnessed or have gone through in your past doesn't have to be what determines the outcome in the rest of your life.
We got put down pretty bad when we come back from Vietnam. I had kind of a hard time getting jobs.
No, yeah, I've been homeless a couple of times in my life. There's a lot of them out on the street.
But what do you think that is?
Well, a lot of them have the same problem I had, alcohol or drugs.
You know, when you walk by a homeless guy, you better thank him, because probably 1 in every 3 has served your country.
You know, I've been on the streets for like 3 years, you know, under the bridges. Like 1 out of 3 or 4 guys is a vet. They get out and then they're lost. You're so used to doing something for so long, and then you get out and change, you know, is a big problem, it's a big deal.
You know, some guys get up and they just, it's almost like second nature to them. They get up, they get in the prosthetics, and they're gone. It took me a little bit longer, and I would put it, you know, I put in the work just like everybody else. I did stuff just like everybody else, but for some reason it just went slower for me. It makes it so much easier to deal with your own problems when you're helping somebody else with theirs, because you realize, hey, we all got the same issue going on, but if you've got a positive attitude and a good support group, I mean, you can pretty much do anything. I've just recently been working with a program here locally in Wichita. It's called Chili Off the Grid, and it's a veteran therapy hunting show. So we get guys and we just kind of take them out, and we don't concentrate on the negatives, because obviously there's a lot of negatives, but you never get anywhere when you focus on those. I really don't feel like a different person. I'm the same person. Like I said, I just do things a little differently.
Like all the other families, they remind us that coming back is a process. It starts with re-engaging your family, friends, and community. That's where we come in. We are their community. It's our job to embrace the men and women who have risked everything because we asked them to.